Yeah, what's good, people? It's DJ Lil Man, Mr. New Jersey, aka the movie brother, you know, aka the team biggest person.
Definitely, man. Let the world know what you do, you know, for the, you know, definitely a big name in Jersey, the whole club movement, radio. Bring the undeniable world into your world.
Basically, what I do is, I'm a producer, a DJ, a VJ, an artist. I'm the voice of the youth. In other words, you know, like I throw a lot of teen events for the youth and for the kids, and you know, I do a lot of things for the youth. You know, I mean, I create a lot of music and dances for the kids, you know, for people, you know, for all ages. I ain't gonna just say the kids, but it's just that the kids take better, you know. So, you know, I want to say a youth activist. Let's just say that, like, you know what I'm saying. Besides the fact that I'm a DJ, you know, I produce. I do a lot of the fundraisers. You know, I do a lot of everything. I'm everywhere. I'm all over the place.
Look, if y'all not familiar, that's the reason y'all might click this interview off, my undeniable family. Do y'all self a favor. Type in DJ Little Man. He's certified.
Yeah.
Millions. You know what I mean? You in the millions
Talk
right
about,
now.
like, right now, just Google me. Just go to Google. Just type in DJ LILMAN. And if you need a better understanding, my bio there. Everything is their website, you know what I'm saying? Follow me, like, it's just crazy right now, you know what I'm saying? So if you don't know who I am, you'll get a better understanding once you hit that Google and type in DJ Lil Man. You'll get everything that I possibly could have ever done might pop up right there. And then
So, at what time, you know, I know Jersey with the percolator, but I don't ever think it was a movement with that music. Explain the movement you bring with the music, you know, what is it?
it's basically... It went from everybody had their own name and their own face to music. When you think of high tempo, you think of fist pumping music. You think of Jersey Shore. You think of Chicago dance music. Then you think of Baltimore, B-more music. Philly club, they call it Philly club. Now we got this Jersey club where the difference is in all different sounds. If you listen to Philly music, they got a lot of horns and claps. You listen to Baltimore, it's a lot of horns, claps, and there's a lot of different beat patterns and stuff. With Jersey, is all bass and originality. You might hear a couple people over their own beats actually doing what people from like B-more do or whatever. But it's not really a big difference because everybody still, you know, it's dance music at the end of the day. But this music is different. It's like this shit. Let's just say that. It's like something that a lot of people relate to. Like the percolator, people did it, families did it and stuff like that, but nobody really put that push behind it. Like with this music, I'm pushing it like all the way. I don't care if I gotta put my last dollar in to invest into it. I gotta push it. This music is different. It's original. It's not like we stole anything or do anything that people do. It's just like it comes from the heart. It's that type of music. So I think a lot of people relate to it because it is like original and it does come from the heart. So I mean, this music is definitely gonna be the next thing.
And your name, DJ Little Man, how long have you been DJing? You know?
It's been 11, 12 years. I want to say 2000.
What inspired you?
Well, what happened was I used to work at a record store called Big Al Records. Well, before that, I was selling CDs on West Market Street in front of the Great Wall Chinese restaurant in North. And I used to sell CDs with my uncle, and you know, the money used to come through and everything. And it was this dude that bought the shop. It used to be a laundromat, but he bought it, turned it into a record store. But before they had a chance to actually turn it into a record store, they had to do a lot of gutting and kicking out and breaking down walls and stuff. So I actually went in and I, you know, helped out. And I was tall. Everybody else was short. But they'd say young boy or little guy or young man or little man. So they just, you know, little man stuck with it or whatever. So they just kept calling me that and kept calling me that. So I was at the record store for about 6 years. I think 2006 is when they closed down and I kept it going. But in 2001, I actually had my first shot to DJ. So in 2000, I was just being a promoter. I was a promoter. And then from the promoting world, I just went into the DJing. But it started at Big Al Records. I was an engineer first. I used to set up sound systems for DJs. Like right now, if you Google Jersey DJs, you might get Walla, Frosty, and me. I was DJing before Walla was actually even DJing. Actually, Walla was my sound man before he ever got on the set. Now Watch is doing everything, but it's like it's a build up. It's a history behind everything. I wasn't even a DJ when I first started. I was hooking up sound systems and light shows and carrying amps and speakers, but I don't know. I just started seeing how good all the DJs was being respected and the money. I started seeing how the money was going, and from there I'm like, I just got to get it. So
let me ask you this question: what is the music doing to the youth? I checked out a lot of your videos. They go crazy.
It's more like what Kool-Aid does to a project family. Hype. Like, that's what it does. It's like, oh wow, this new song coming out, I can't wait to see it. They want to see the look, they want to hear it, they want to vibe with it. It's more like a basketball game at a high school. Like, oh well, Shabazz versus Weekway, Thanksgiving. It's hype. It's just like, you know, that's what it does to the kids. You keep them out the street, you keep them focused.
And that was my next question. What do you say to those political people that say these are teenage girls, they shouldn't be dancing like this, they shouldn't be doing this? What do you say to that?
You want me to be honest? Like,
definitely.
To the political people that think that the way that these kids are dancing, or they think that that's negative, you got to look at the culture and the history. Like they said to me, I had a parent or a couple people say to me that dry humping was an issue. You got to look at the culture. Haitian, all the islands, let's just say island people was raised off of dry humping. So you got to look at the cultural and dance itself. Some of your hottest or your favorite shows, Grease, what else? Stomp the Yard, like some of your hottest videos and dance shows that's on your TV in your house for your kids to watch. They 9 times out of 10 got dry humping involved somewhere. Prom dances, house party.
And it's better to have them dancing than actually in the streets.
So and that's what I was getting to. Basically, it's like a lot of people don't understand the difference between dry humping and actually humping. I would rather have kids at my event for 4 or 5 hours dry humping than to be at a hotel actually humping. You understand what I'm saying? So I mean, it makes sense at the end of the day. We do the music and we do the things for the kids to keep them off the streets, and which is working. We went from getting 150 kids to 1,000 kids in one location for 4 to 5 hours out the street, not selling drugs, not robbing, not stealing, not being shot, not shooting, not being caught up into nothing, but dancing at a party to enjoy themselves. Now, with that being said, we went from having all the kids there to actually videotaping, showing them this is what you did that night. If you didn't remember, this is what you did that night. Oh, this is what it was. Now we're doing from videoing to taking pictures. Now this is the outfit you wore at this event. It's giving them memories to do that. But a lot of people, a lot of parents act, and I'm gonna say act like they can't relate to the situation and what I'm doing for the kids, keeping them out the street and dancing. They feel like the way that they're dancing is an issue, and I don't feel like it's an issue because parents used to dance just like this also. So I mean, and not only that, like I said again, it's in your house, it's on your television, like it's in on your kids' favorite videos, like it's even in some of the video games, like it's there. It's not like I'm just making this up. Like, it happens. You used to do it. I know you used to do it. You feel? My mom used to do it. My dad used to do it. How you think you met your husband or your wife or your baby father? It happens. I mean, it's happening. There ain't nothing I can really do about it. I mean, it ain't like I'm making them. I just want them to have a good time at the end of the day.
So other than that, let the people know where they can contact you. What could they look out for in the future, and what do you have, and what can we expect for the music, for the culture, for you, and the whole DJ movement in the future?
Well, I mean, basically, I got a new project that's gonna drop real soon. It's my new mixtape called Bipolar, and that's basically me doing different music on one mixtape, rapping, singing, rock star. I got a little reggaeton, a little Jamaican vibe in there, club, slow. It's just all over the place. It's definitely the title definitely fits it. I got my group, you already know, Movie Brothers. Shout out to my movie Sis Unique. Shout out to Frosty. Shout out to Damage. Shout out to New Era. Shout out to Hollywood. We got different type of cultures that's down with the Movie Brothers, different states and towns. I'm going on a PA tour in March, from March to May. Every town in PA, basically. That's basically it. I mean, the only thing I'm gonna say is I'm gonna keep it going and keep doing it for the people that's supporting. And if you need to get in contact with me, hit me on Twitter at DJ Lilman973. or hit my website, djlilman973.com, and, you know, just be looking out.